Welcome back to Katie Quiz, brought to you by GBU Life. We have a great matchup going for you today, and now it is time to speed things up a bit with the Katie Quiz speed round. We have 10 questions prepared for each team. However, each team only has 60 seconds to answer as many of their 10 questions as they can. We award 10 points for a correct answer. No deductions for incorrect answers occur in this round. First up will be our team from Elizabeth Forward, and actually the other two teams, so this goes for Laurel Highlands and South Park as well. We are competing in a round called the numbers game. So numbers are sort of the focus of the answers in this round. Elizabeth Forward, we are going to start your 60-second clock in 3, 2, 1. Name the famous book written by George Wells in 1948.
Pass.
President Reagan was what number president of the United States?
33.
Say again?
33.
No. How many elements in the periodic table begin with Z?
2.
How many interlocking circles are in the official Olympic flag?
5.
How many parts of speech do we have?
8.
How many yards are there in a mile?
1670.
No. Which number Pennsylvania Avenue is the formal address of the White House?
1000.
No. Which number Apollo mission was the space flight that landed the first 2 men on the moon?
11.
How many calories are contained in a 6-ounce glass of drinking water?
0.
So since I misread the first question, the judges are giving Elizabeth Forward one more question to answer here. They have to answer it quite quickly. And Elizabeth Forward, here we go with your makeup question. How much is 9 score and 42?
942 years.
Say that again?
942.
942, actually 222 was what we were looking for on that one. You got 5 up, so that means you added 50 points to your score, taking you up to 195. Next up is our team coming in from Laurel Highlands. Laurel Highlands, you two are competing in the numbers game. And here we go. We're going to start your 60-second clock in 3, 2, 1. Gabriel Garcia Marquez wrote blank Years of Solitude. Fill in the blank.
100.
President Kennedy was what number president of the United States?
35.
How many letters are in the Greek alphabet?
18.
No. How many legs do insects have?
6.
What is the only even prime number?
2.
To the nearest mile, the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC occurred how far from Athens?
23.
No. What is the square root of 144?
12.
How many tails did the whip have that was used for flogging a 19th century military sailing ship?
9.
What is the minimum age to vote in a presidential election?
18.
A hurricane with winds over 155 miles per hour falls into what category?
Category 5.
And with that, you were able to get through all the questions in your allotted time. That means with 8 correct answers and only 2 misses, you added 80 points to your score, and that takes you up to 145 on the day. Very nice showing in that round, Laurel Highlands. Next up is our team from South Park High School. You two are competing in the numbers game, so that is the theme of this, and we are going to start your 60-second clock in 3, 2, 1. Jules Verne wrote blank Leagues Under the Sea.
7.
No. President Andrew Johnson was what number president of the United States?
17.
How many times a year does an equinox occur?
2.
How many great-grandparents does a person have?
8.
How many zeros are in a million?
6.
How many legs does a spider have?
8.
What is the smallest perfect number?
6.
What year did the Berlin Wall fall?
1989.
How many people have walked on the moon?
13.
No. How many different writing systems are on the Rosetta Stone?
3.
And you too, South Park, have gotten all through the questions before the time expired. You did miss 2 in that round. That means you've added 80 points to your score as well and takes you up to a whopping 265 points on the day. And once we get things speeding up, we don't want to slow them down. So we're going to jump right into what we call math time. In this round, we have 2 math problems for each team to solve or give us an answer to. We award 20 points for a correct answer. There is a 20-point deduction for any incorrect answers in this round. First up is Elizabeth Forward, and here's your first math time question. Which expression here has the least value?
Five squared.
5 squared is right. In geometry, what is a name for a 12-sided polygon?
Dodecagon.
Dodecagon is correct. That means you've added 40 points to your score, taking you up to 235 after math time. Very nicely done, Elizabeth Forward. Next up is Laurel Highlands High School. And Laurel Highlands, here is your first math question. What mathematical constant is roughly equal to 2.71828?
E.
E? We would have also accepted Euler's number, but very nicely done with that. Here's your second question. If x equals 25 and y equals minus 16, what is the value of this?
3.
3 is correct. With that, you did add 40 points to your score. That takes you up to 185. Very nicely done, Laurel Highlands. And finally, up in math time, we have South Park. South Park, here is your first math question. What value is larger, the number of feet in a mile or the number of pounds in 2 tons?
Number of feet in a mile.
Number of feet in a mile, which is 5,280 feet. Very nicely done. What is the name of the mathematician who is often referred to as the father of geometry?
Euclid.
Euclid is correct. You too have added 40 points to your score, taking you up to 305 on the day. Very nicely done, South Park. So we have ourselves a great matchup. South Park's in first place with 305 points on the board, 235 in second place for Elizabeth Forward. And with 185, we have Laurel Highlands in third place. And we have some big points up for grabs in our final round, something we call more or less. And that's coming up next.
KD Quiz is brought to you by GBU Life, providing life insurance, annuities, and community support since 1892.